Hey there! Welcome to part 10 of the Mega Man X2 Weapon Master run, where the entire arsenal is put to work while achieving no damage. Stay tuned for commentary after the gameplay. If this video's been entertaining or helpful thus far, I'd appreciate it if you boop the like button. That one little click will let YouTube know that you enjoyed, and it will help spread this video to the correct audience. Yeah, we doubled up today. Due to the short-lived nature and ease of both Serges and Agile stages, it made more sense to combine them. Obviously, we'll start with Serges as half of the gameplay. I'm not going to treat you like you're dumb, so I'll just ignore 95% of the obvious strats used in the stage and jump straight into what I'm positive will pose several questions if I don't explain it here. If you're unfamiliar with X2 and X3 mechanics in depth, there's a glitch where X can gain a double jump off of charge shots. They're more commonly named neon jumps and speedruns. You can't do these without the leg upgrade, as you have to air dash, then release a charged attack and a jump on the same frame. It sounds easy, right? But it's not. It takes a ton of practice to consistently time the button inputs. It's not as simple as just mashing all the buttons at the same time. You have to factor in input lag, timing of the transition between the air dash and double press of the attack and jump buttons, and then the stress of execution under pressure. The input lag part is especially paramount if you're stuck with the more laggier versions of the Legacy collection, like the Switch. You can do a neon jump on either of the double charged shots, but it's more efficient and easier to do with a second shot. You're just putting more busy work on your fingers by needing to release the charge and air dash. The second shot's reserve shot effect allows you to simply press it once, so it can be a singular motion. Most people play X and 0 games with L dashing, so as a general tip, remap your dash button there if it's too hard for you to do with default controls. Me personally, with the A dashing, my thumb speed is fast enough to just roll it quickly over all 3 buttons within milliseconds, but that's just me. Just follow your own level of comfort and preference with remapping. There's no right or wrong way to remap, no matter what anyone says. Mega Man game controls are customizable for a reason. What works for most people just might not work for you, like in my case. Something I forgot to mention in the script is that you can double tap the D-pad for the air dash, and that makes the neon jumps a lot easier in my opinion. That is if you want to play with the default controls. If you want to map to L, still that's probably the easiest when it comes to the general consensus. But anyway, moving on. Serges. Well, I now know who secretly programmed Crystal Snail. God damn it, Wily. God damn it. This fight would be stressful if I didn't have the most obvious exploit imaginable. It wasn't a fun fight to begin with, so I just took advantage of his blind spot to get this freaking stage over with. Also, yes, I know that you can Giga attack all 4 cannons at once. I just wanted to show the intended default weapon the devs had in mind for destroying them. Now, on to Agile, who also has next to nothing worth mentioning, even for his actual battle. You already knew from the last video about Crystal Hunter's platforming capabilities, so that part should be unsurprising. And as for the boss fight, it's piss easy even without the Shoryuken, so we won't even go there. Speaking of Shoryuken, I stated way in the beginning of the run that it's been banned for the sake of a more challenging endgame and to keep the spotlight on the special weapon, so yeah, before you freak out about me skipping it, that's why, so chill out. I guess this is a better time than any to address something else that I've been asked before, since it wasn't relevant to bring up earlier in the run and I just didn't have an opportunity to explain it anywhere else. I know about X2 and X3's wall kicking mechanics, and it's generally faster to ascend a wall without dash jumping upward. But the difference in time saved is minimal at best, and not to sound like a broken record, because I say this a lot, but apparently I have to say it so many times just to get the point across, but I'm not a speedrunner, and I don't play for the best time. I just dash jump up walls because it just feels cooler, and it's an old habit of mine. I have no real need to kick the habit over a nitpick that nobody's going to care about, to be honest. Please support the remixers featured in this video if you feel inclined to do so. From here, you're probably not going to see a new face anymore, but they all still deserve to be voiced in a shout out in every video nonetheless. With all that said, check out my Weapon Master run for Mega Man X4, which will be somewhere on screen. Otherwise, check out my playlist page for more challenge runs, and stay chill, y'all.